Are limited to one bag at $20 each. Credit cards will not be accepted. The family that runs the farm says they're not sure what will happen to the 70-year-old business, and let's hope they recover.
Yeah. A lot of the trees are left, but so many of the other facilities are not, and the danger from the floods is going to go on for 5 years.
Right.
Yeah.
You've got to regrow everything and at least get something on the ground to start to stop that water. See if that ends up happening in the long term, and this is not going to help. You guys, we are getting smoked. By the way, Dick, you are, I mean, I don't even know how you're, Jess, you look like you were in, Mexico for about 3 days. Dick is just, this is not good.
No,
we will say that.
This is hurting.
Yeah, this is not, this just looks painful all the way around. Let's take a look at how we're doing for precip. We are about 2 inches below average for the year in Farmington. Las Vegas, we are over 7 inches below average. Roswell, 7 inches below average. So while we've made up a little ground this summer, we haven't made up much. Here in the metro, we're still on track for our driest year ever. 5 inches below average. So this is still a brutally bad situation. And because we're so dry, well, seems like this are not out of the question. They're going to continue. This was earlier this evening in the foothills here. And usually we see obviously certain fire seasons around the state. Well, if we go really dry throughout the winter, it's possible we could see a fire at just about any time, especially in some of the lower elevations. And this was a shot that Arthur Lee sent in for us. Didn't turn out to be much, but still not the kind of thing we want to see, especially this time of year when we shouldn't see it. 74 degrees in the metro. North-northeast winds at 8 miles an hour across the north, 50s and 60s, down to the south, 60s and 70s right now. Looking at satellite and radar, not a lot to worry about. High pressure overhead, so we're headed for a very nice weekend here. Now, the high is going to slowly weaken, and it will eventually allow some cold fronts in here, and that's what we'll be watching as we head into next week. Now, will they be an issue around Fiesta? Well, it's a possibility anyway. The first one looks like it's going to come through of some consequence Monday into Tuesday. This one looks pretty weak. It'll cool the northeast. Maybe Albuquerque will cool down just a little bit. Then a stronger one Thursday into Friday. I still don't think this will be a huge factor for Fiesta, but it will be closing in on the Fiesta time, so we do need to pay attention to this. This is a stronger front. It will probably drop temperatures and have the chance to pick up and then produce some scattered showers out there as well. So we're going to watch those fronts over the next week or so to see how they impact what's headed in our direction. And by the way, we thought we'd give you a quick preview. What does the Farmer's Almanac say is going to happen this winter? Maybe they have some good news. It's okay. Winter looks like it will be cooler than average according to the Farmer's Almanac. Drier than normal, unfortunately, with cold blasts in December. Mid-January and late February, spring, much cooler than average with normal precip. That would be nice coming out of a La Nina. How much stock would I put in this? I'd put none. All right, let's go ahead and show you exactly. I wanted to at least say it. Let you know that we're not exactly buying into that, but you never know. 70s and 80s across southern Colorado, mostly sunny, mild conditions. We'll keep temps in the 70s here throughout the weekend and well into next week as well. And that chance at showers probably jumps back up again in southern Colorado by next Friday. 81 in Grants, 83 Farmington, 81 in Gallup. Temperatures fairly mild for the weekend, but then cooling again Monday into Tuesday with some of that cooler air flowing back on through south and west. Temperatures here 80s and 90s, and we'll stay fairly warm all the way through the weekend and into next week. Chance at showers sits about 10% across the southwest. Chances isn't even that good across the southeast. We're going to be all the way to 95 by Sunday in Roswell. Could see 98 in Carlsbad, 85 in Springer, 86 in Raton, 76 in Mora. Plenty of sunshine through the weekend, but then we start to cool things down again with a couple of fronts into next week. Meanwhile, over the northern mountains, we start off cool, 30s and 40s, and then warming up into the 70s and 80s throughout the weekend. West winds will be a little bit of a factor, 10 to 15 miles an hour out into the East Mountains. Low 80s for tomorrow in Cedar Crest and Sandia Park with mostly sunny skies. And here in the metro, great day for tomorrow. 87 in the valley, 84 in the Heights, 86 out in Rio Rancho. It'll be a little breezy at times, but nothing that'll cause you any sort of problems. And all the way into Monday, looking good. We do cool down a bit with that first front, and then you can see the next front Thursday into Friday brings temperatures down a little more, and we could see a shower or two as well.
You know, when people believed in the Farmer's Almanac, this was a great country.
Now, I agree with you on that.
Thank you, Mark. Sports is next.